Hey y'all, today we're going to have a big salad. I'm going to show you how to take these leftover biscuits right here and make your little kind of a crouton bread to go with it. And we're going to have some y'all sweet tea. And that's all we're having today. Salad, leftover biscuits that I'm going to teach you how to do, and some y'all sweet tea. So y'all stay with me. I go right by the recipe on the back, so I'm just putting my water on to get it to a really hot, almost boil. Okay, while we're waiting on our water to get hot, take your leftover biscuits, cut them in half, like this. Hold it kind of like that where it won't tear up. All right, we're going to put those all on our black skillet. Let me get you over here a little further where you can see what we're doing. There we go. I think you can see that. How are y'all today? I hope you're great. I hope you're bushy-tailed. That's what they say down south when you got a lot of energy. You're running around like a bushy-tail. Bushy-tail meaning squirrel. You know how they scoot from one side to the other. Some of y'all said, I'm so afraid you're going to cut your hand off, Miss Brenda. Well, I still got them. All right, here's what you do, y'all. This is easy. And these are so good, you're not going to believe how good they are. Take your biscuits and spread them around. And we're not putting butter. That doesn't taste the same. It doesn't do the same. You need to get you some olive oil and put that on there. So put them down. Take your olive oil and you're going to drizzle it all over them. And don't be sparing. You put a good little bit on each biscuit like this. And we're going to pop these in the oven. And we're going to cook them really slowly. Like 250 degrees or 275, but not much higher than 275, okay? And, all right, I'm making sure I got all of it covered well. You want to use a plenty now. Don't skimp on your olive oil on this. All right, when you do that, take you a little bit of garlic, but not much of that. I'm just going to sprinkle just a tad, a teeny weeny bit on each little thing, just a little bit. I don't even think I'm going to use all this. That looks like it's too much. You don't want to use too much. That's a plenty. I'm going to put this back in there. I don't want to waste it. All right, I'm going to put this in a, I think I'll do a 275 oven, real slow. And when they come out, I'll show you how they look. They should be a light brown, but a hard light brown. And they will be delicious today with our salad, okay? Okay, our water's hot, but it's not boiling. Put your tea bag in there. Make sure it goes down good. Put your top on it. Wait 9 minutes, then we're going to fix it up. Okay, y'all, it's been 9 minutes. Let me get that. It's been sitting there 9 minutes. I've got 4 cups. I'm in a hurry this morning. Cups of ice in there, and I'm just going to pour this right over the ice. This makes the difference. I'm going to mash that bag, get everything out of there. All right, stir it up. Now, this is the time, if your whole family likes sweet tea, this is the time to put in your sugar right now. Then you're going to add your water over there from your spigot and make it come up to 1 gallon, which mine is right here. And I know exactly how much water to put in there to make my whole gallon of tea. Because this is a 2-gallon pitcher. But let me show you something. My family, oh, they're nuts, y'all. I got several that drink unsweet tea. And I've got several that want really sweet tea. So here's what I do. Because I don't want to make 2 things of that. I just want to make the 1 gallon. So here's what I do. I take some sugar and put it in here. This is 2 scoops. That looks like about half a cup or something. And I'm going to take some water and put it in there. I'm going to stir it up real good before they even get here. And this is called sugar syrup. And when those people that don't like sweet tea, they just take this. It'd probably be better if you had a little, maybe a measuring cup that had a spout on it. And they just pour some of this in their unsweet tea. And then they've got sweet tea. And you don't have to make a thing of sweet tea and a thing of unsweet tea. Just do it like this, and you'll be home free. Tell them to pour a little bit of that in their tea. And you've got your sugar syrup for those that want unsweet tea. It's just simple as that. You don't have to make 2 different gallons. But if you want to, if you got a big crowd come for Thanksgiving, you may need to. All right, so we're going to do our salad now. We've got our tea made. We've got our biscuits in the oven turning into croutons. And now we're going to do our salad. All right, let's make our salad. This is something I put in mine that y'all probably don't even like. But I love these. These are radishes. In case you don't know, but I feel like you do. This one is a fat one, so I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to cut that in half and eat this half. I'm going to cut some real thin slivers. Like that, just real thin. And I'm going to put those in. I probably will put maybe 3 or 4 in there. This gives a really good crunch to your salad. Just cut them thin though. You don't want them thick. Just cut little thin slivers like that. So we're going to do another one, but I'm not going to take up too much time. That's why I'm showing you just what I'm putting in it. I'm going to put some carrots. And I'm also going to cut those up very, very thin. And I'll just use a good handful or something like that, okay? Like this. Cut it up thin. Y'all see, okay? This bowl I'm using today, this was a wedding gift 54 years ago. And it's a little treasured possession of mine. That, when we got married, let me tell y'all what was in style. Do y'all remember when you had olive green and gold in style? Well, we had an olive green refrigerator. We had gold shag carpet. It was awful, but that's what we had. Because we were in style. But nowadays, I think what is in style is either a lodge look with no painted walls and natural wood, or all white. Both of those are very much in style. Let me cut me up another radish to go in it, because I ate most of that one. George and I grew some radishes one time. And you talking about hot. Y'all, radishes can be hot. Like hot, not fire hot, but hot, tasted in your mouth like a pepper. I don't know if we planted them by peppers and it made them that way or what actually happened, but any way you slice it, they were hot. All right, we're going to put radishes. I know a lot of you people put a lot of different things in yours. I'm going to show you in a minute how to make my, I'm going to put some celery in mine because I love celery. I always string mine for you new followers that don't know that. You just grab it up under there just real lightly and string it, because you don't want strings in your salad. That'll surely turn everybody off. That's something else that you could do for Thanksgiving. You could, well, go ahead and have your tea made, that's for sure. Have it in your refrigerator cold and ready. Or either, you can make a green salad. Just don't put any dressing over it. You could have everything cut up and in baggies if you wanted to. I'm going to slice this down this way and slice this one more time. And this one more time. Okay. Then I cut it in half. Bring that half up to this half. And then cut it and you're good. It only takes just a minute. Everything I do has to be in fast motion. I got too many irons in the fire. Y'all ever heard that song? Too many irons in the fire, Lord. Too many irons in the fire. That's all I know of it. All right, here we go. Got us some celery. Wasn't that quick? Put that in there. Now we're going to do our onions, and then our lettuce and tomato will be done. I'm going to put 3 little green onions in it for flavor. And I'm going to try to cut these kind of small because I want that flavor to be all in it. And I don't want everybody getting a hunk of onion, so I'm just going to do real tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces. And that'll be good. But yeah, I go in antique stores nowadays, and what do I see? I see my china, my everyday dishes, everything I used when I first got married. I was never so glad as to have that gold and brown shag carpet pulled up out of my house. I was tickled pink when that happened. All right, I'm going to stir this around just a little bit. Now we're going to put in our lettuce, and then I'm going to stir it again. Oh, I forgot something to show y'all. I'm going to put a pepper, but I'm going to put half of it. I've got some people in my family that don't like peppers. They can pick them out if they want to. Just clean this little part out right here. I like them, and they're so good for you. I cut mine in long slivers like this. And then I'm going to cut that in half, so that way it's really easy to pick out if you don't like it. If you cut it in squares, it's going to be hard for them to pick out, okay? I hope y'all are having a great day today. I hope everything's good with you. If you're watching me now, know that I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I know that you're enjoying what you're doing. Even though we're doing probably totally different things. Put those all together like that and just cut them in half one time if you've got folks in your family that don't like peppers. That way it'll be easy for them to pick that out, won't it? Okay? Now to stretch my salad, because I bought some of this spring mix in a container, and I think this was $5 and something just for this one little thing of lettuce. Where it's got spinach and got spring mix is what it is. It was expensive. So what I did, I bought one iceberg lettuce, which I'm going to kind of put in here too, and that way it'll make it go further, because you can't, if you use all of that, it's going to be really expensive. So what I'm going to do is, I've already washed this and drained it. I'm going to pull off a few leaves of this, and I can save the other seed till another time, and it'll make everything go further. I can't do all the spring mix, because iceberg is a lot cheaper. I will say this, my mama loved iceberg lettuce. She loved that stuff. I like, oh gosh, I can't even think of the name of it right now. I like romaine. She liked iceberg. Actually, iceberg lettuce is crispier than the romaine lettuce. So here's what I do. I don't cut it. I just tear it. Like this. Just make sure all my water is off of it. I've been letting it drain over there in my dish drain upside down. Y'all, I had somebody that came the other day, that sent me the other day a box with all kind of pickled things in it. And one of them was pickled asparagus. And y'all, it is so good, and I love it. I'm not putting it in my salad. I just got it out to eat it today. Okay, now then, you'll notice that I did not put cucumbers in here. I'm not going to put anything in here that gets soggy, so that I can put this in some plastic wrap or sack or something and keep it in case we don't eat it all. If you put your cucumbers or your tomatoes, if you can put little cherry tomatoes in here, it'll be fine. But don't put your cucumbers, don't put your cheese, and don't put your tomato, because it'll make it soggy. And then if there's any left over, it won't be good, because those other things is gonna make it soggy. All right, I'm gonna put a couple of hands of this kind of lettuce in it. We'll save this. If you've got any long things on this like that, you can trim that off if you want to, that little stem part. But you don't have to. They're good for you. you can eat them. But if it's real long, you can cut it off if you want to. All right, now then, let me see if I can get up under here and flip it. And then we're going to make our salad dressing. We'll get all that goodie from the bottom and bring it up. I went to a function one time, and they had made a green salad. And it was beautiful. Oh, it was so pretty. But let me tell you what they did wrong. Let's say that you've got 20 people coming, and you're making a green salad. Well, if you put all your lettuce on the bottom of the pan, the big pan, and put all your goodies on top, well, the first 6 people that come through there, they're going to get all the good stuff off the top. And the people who are at the last of the line, all they get is some lettuce. That's all they get, because the other people got all, they just dip down a little bit, get a little bit of lettuce and all that other stuff. I hate to say that, but isn't it the truth? Isn't it the truth? They didn't save anything for the people coming after them. So, this is all I'm going to put in, but I'm going to cut these 2 tomatoes and put them in a little dish beside it. I'm going to cut the cucumbers, put it in a little dish beside it, and I'm going to have grated cheese in a little bowl, because you don't want to put cheese on there either, not now. They can put that on it when they fix it. So let's get out our stuff and make our salad dressing. Okay, here's how I make my salad dressing. My kids like ranch the best. Just get you the cheapest mayonnaise you can find. And the reason I say that is because the time you get all your seasoning in there, you're not going to even know what kind of mayonnaise you're using anyway. I'm going to fill this jar about halfway full of mayonnaise. And I keep mine in a jar in the refrigerator. I just save all my old jars and do it. So I'm going to put about I'm going to put a half a jar of mayonnaise. My goodness, I just about, all right, here we go. And if it gets too thick, I'll put some more in it. I'm going to put some buttermilk now. I always use buttermilk. I don't ever use anything else. Put a little bit in there, 2 or 3 tablespoons, and stir it up so it'll kind of get its little bit good. Okay. Then we'll put some dry, this is ranch dressing mix. Any brand will do. Just put that in there. 1 package, stir it around. All right, sometimes that ranch dressing mix will taste mighty strong, and you may have to add mayonnaise or something. All right, you can see how thick it is. Way too thick. Add your buttermilk. No sweet milk if you've got it. Some of y'all are saying, can I make my biscuits out of sweet milk? Yes, you can, but they're not as good. And I think what you're afraid of is you're going to get buttermilk to do your biscuits, and then you're going to have a lot of waste. Well, I put this over my, I put it on all my fried stuff. My chicken, my okra, my eggplant, all that. Let me check it. I'm going to put just a scoop more. You're going to make sure you do it in a quart jar, though, because if you do it in a pint, it's not going to work. It's going to be too thick. You haven't even got stir room. Let me look how that looks. Oh, that looks good. Doesn't that look good? Let's taste it and see if it's good. Yes, yes, yes. So that's all you do to make your dressing, and you can put everything out, and you'll be good with it. All right, y'all, our biscuits are ready. I had to turn mine up to 325 because they seemed like they were never going to get done. This is how they're supposed to look. Not too brown, but brown enough to be crunchy. All right, so this is going to go with our salad. And they're just like a crouton. You just take a bite of salad and then a bite of biscuit. Don't put much garlic, just a tad now. And they are so good. And you're going to love them with your salad. If you want to cut them up in squares and then put your olive oil on it and your garlic and toast them that way, then you can put them on your salad. But I like to eat mine along with it like a cracker. All right, so I've got my sweet tea done, and here's what I'm going to do today. I'm not going to fill it completely full. All right, I'm going to, you remember the other day when you went on the field trip with me, and I've had 2 people to give me lemons, and I want to thank them so much. It's Miss Peggy Wood and then Marilyn and Barry Vonderoo. They gave me some lemons too. I'm going to just cut the end off of my lemon like this. And I cut mine, and I put mine in a little bowl and cover it with plastic wrap so that they'll stay good. But I'm going to go ahead and put my lemon in my y'all sweet tea. And I'll eat this peeling and all after a while. And I decided today that I'm going to have sweet tea. So here's my syrup that I made a while ago. And I put it, see how it's thicker? I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of it in there. Now this is how you can do if you got folks in your family that some like sweet, some like non-sweet, or whatever. But I like it like this too. I like it always. So good. You know, when you go up north, talking to you people in the north, because y'all don't drink sweet tea usually. If you go to a restaurant in the north and you say, now really and truly, y'all know this is so. If you say, they'll say, what would you like to drink? And you say sweet tea. They look at you like you are nuts. This is sweet tea. Sometimes they'll bring you, they don't know whether it's supposed to be hot or cold or what, but it's supposed to be like this. My daddy always did this. And he held his glass with one finger stuck in it like that. My mama used to get on to him. He'd have his finger stuck over the edge of the glass. And she'd say, Cecil, what are you doing? Hey, y'all have a great day. Fix you some of these biscuits. I'm telling you, they're good. Don't ever throw a biscuit away. Some of y'all hadn't even made one yet. Shame on you. Love you. Bye-bye.